Alright guys, this is Action99 again. This time I'm doing another product review. This product I actually purchased from Bed Bath & Beyond. This is our Chef's Choice Premium Food Slicer. It is an electric food slicer and the model number here is model 610. Got a lot of good reviews on the internet, and that's why I decided to go ahead and purchase this particular model. And again, this is the Chef's Choice model 610. Came in about $130 before taxes or shipping or anything like that, and we did actually have to order this in through Bed Bath & Beyond, and they had it sent right to our house. So this is the model right out of the box. We've taken it out of the box. It does come with an instruction manual. It comes with a spare fuse, which is a nice little add-on in case the fuse overheats. Came with a warranty card and came with an advertisement book for other products by Chef's Choice. So looking at this slicer real quick, we see that it has a removable pressure guide here, so you can actually press your food against the blade. I do like the fact that this particular model has a thumb guard right here, so you'll place your hand just like this. You'll use this to press against the food as you push it in, the food into the blade, and you'll want to put your thumb right here against the thumb guide to protect your thumb from, getting cut. So it has a nice size cord as well. It does come with a food catcher plate, so you'll put this under here. The food will come out right here on the back side and come right under our tray. And it also has a thickness guide. This is going to control how thick your slices are as you turn that knob. So as I turn this knob in, it's going to move this plate right against this blade here, and you can make really thin slices supposedly. We're going to test that out. I'd like to find a slicer that can slice like roast beef as thin as they make it at Arby's. And you get my son in the background there watching. Hey Christian, can you say hi?
Hi.
So we're going to go ahead and test this out next. I have some cheese. I bought a block of cheese that is about half the price if you buy it in a big block and slice it yourself, as opposed to buying it already sliced. So this slicer is definitely going to be a big time money saver and pay for itself in a hurry, as we bought a big 5-pound block of cheese for I think around $14, and if we had bought it already sliced up, 5 pounds would have cost us over $25. I think it was like $28, $29. So again, about half the price. We've also bought turkey, ground turkey breast, or not ground turkey breast, what am I thinking? Whole turkey breast that needs to be sliced, and we only paid like $2.80 a pound for that, and that's going to be much higher, as high as $5.99, maybe $4.99 on sale in the store if you have them slice it up. So this product is definitely going to be a huge money saver, pay for itself in quite a hurry, and we're going to go ahead and test this out. I looked on Amazon. I saw a few videos for this particular slicer. Saw a lot of good reviews for it on different websites, but never really saw a good YouTube video or a good video on exactly how it works or a good review. So we're going to try to do that today and provide that to my viewers. So we'll go ahead and start that here in just a second. Alright guys, as you can see, we got a full turkey breast here. We only paid about $24 for this. Like I say, only about $2.80 a pound. And this thing is just going to be too big for this slicer here, so we're going to go ahead and cut this in about half. And we might want to freeze the rest of it anyway. We are expecting a lot of company to be coming, so we'll need quite a bit of lunch meat over the next couple of days, but we're going to go ahead and slice this in half to start with, as this is just too big. This is about 8.5 pounds of Foster Farms turkey breast. So we're going to go ahead and cut this in half first and place about half of it in our tray to start with. Alright guys, we got our half of a turkey breast cut up here and ready on our plate here. We're simply going to use this pressure plate here to press against it, and then we're going to just slide this back and forth into the spinning blade once we turn it on. We've got our thickness set pretty thin here, so we're going to go ahead and give this a first try. This is my first try of using this product, so we'll see how it works. We should have our plate ready to catch the slices down here, and we'll see how it works right now. This is extremely easy, I can tell you that. I'm filming with one hand and pressing with the other hand. And so I'm only using one hand. And the blade turns pretty slow, but this is extremely easy. We'll go ahead and make one more slice of this turkey breast here and show you the results. This is a really powerful motor, I can tell you that. So we'll go ahead and shut it off here. It does have 3 selections on the switch. You have an on switch, an off switch, and then a pull switch. To use a pulse, I don't know why you'd use a pulse. Maybe for something harder. But if we look at this thickness, this is a pretty thick slice actually. You can see there, but it does cut really nice. So what we'll try to do now is we'll go ahead and we'll put these out of the way over here, and we'll go ahead and try to cut it a little bit thinner and see exactly how thin we can go. So we will rotate our nozzle here and try to make it just a little bit thinner. That's making it thicker. There's 0. So we'll try to just make it a hair thin, see what happens. See if we can just make this razor thin like we could, like maybe Arby's or something. That's still pretty thick. It's a little bit thinner than it was, I think, but that's still a pretty heavy, nice, thick slice of turkey. We'll try to adjust this one more time here. If we put it all the way at 0, maybe we'll see what happens. We lock it in at 0 there. Maybe that'll give us a ultra thin slice here. I can't tell you how easy this is though. We had an old, oh, that's really thin there. So you put it at 0 if you want a really thin slice. Just lock it in all the way at 0. And that's going to give you a nice, really thin slice of lunch meat. And that's probably what I'll be using most of the time, because, you know, I like to have thinner slices so that I can just kind of wad it up and pile it up on my sandwich without having it too thick. So as you can see, guys, this product is capable of slicing your meat very, very thin. If you put it on 0 on the setting, you do get some nice, really, really thin slices of lunch meat. And this is probably about as thin as they have it at Arby's. So this is a great product. I really like how thin you can actually slice this stuff. One thing I want to show you real quick is here on the knob, if you have it at 0 and you snap it all the way back, and you hear that snap, be careful, because at that point that is the plate release, and then this thing will actually slide back this way. It's to clean it or whatever. So if you hear that snap, you don't want to be slicing it while you have it on the plate release. If you hear that snap, that is the plate release. So you'll want to at least snap it back, and snapping it back, that's actually 0 right there. So if you hear that snap, pulling it back behind 0, be careful, because your whole plate will actually will release. So just be careful of that. We're going to go ahead and try some cheese here next. I'm going to go ahead and slice up the rest of this turkey, and we'll try some cheese here in just a minute here. Alright, after going ahead and doing that, it took us about 3 to 5 minutes to go ahead and slice up that half of a 8.5 pound turkey breast lunch meat. And as you can see, it does make a little bit of a mess. You know, doing that, you get a bunch of little shreds here. It is going to need some cleanup after each use for sure. As you can see, a little bit messy, but well, that's to be expected. So far we're doing really well with this Chef's Choice Model 610. We're going to go ahead and clean this up a little bit and try some sliced cheese next, and we'll show you how that works, if that's any more difficult or if that works just as easy as this turkey breast. Alright, we're back. We're going to go ahead and try to slice up some sharp cheddar cheese now. It comes in a full block. We've actually cut off just about a third of it here and put it in here so that we can adequately handle it. And we've set our slicer to the first notch, a little bit thicker slice here. And we're going to go ahead and try this out right now. I'm going to go ahead and make it a little bit thicker down here, as that slice of cheese there is pretty thin, and so is that one. So we're going to go ahead and try to put it about the second notch here and see what happens. I think that's more what we're looking for. That's more what we're looking for, so about the second notch of our cheese here. And this is what we come up with here. And as you can see, this is, again, one-handed here. And a perfect slice of cheese there. And I'm going here pretty slow. I think this motor can handle this a lot faster. But I'm going pretty slow just to make sure that I can handle it. And I'll show you how quick this whole process is for this third of a block. And this third of a block is probably about 1.5 pounds of cheese. So even moving really slow here. I'll also show you how close we can get to the end of it here. And that's it. That is the last slice. Turn it off. And you will see here that we have a lot of cheese here in just a couple of minutes there. So I definitely give this particular slicer right now, you know, as long as it continues to last, but on a first impression, definitely give this 5 out of 5 stars. Definitely a thumbs up. Do you like what you see? If this has helped you make a purchase of your slicer or make, you know, a decision as to buying this particular slicer or not, please give me a thumbs up on my video. You know, if for some reason you want to give me a thumbs down, go ahead and do that, but just don't give me a thumbs down just to do it. Please leave me a reason as to why this video didn't help you, why you didn't like the video, or maybe how I can improve such a review in the future. But right now, again, that's the Camp Chef Model 610. Really liking it so far, with about the first 4 pounds of turkey breast sliced up, first 1.5 pounds of sliced cheese sliced up. This is an excellent slicer, and it's way better than one I bought from JCPenney, a Cook's Model 150, I believe, a few years back. This thing blows that one away. So, thanks for watching, and this has been Zaxter99.